Hey folks, this is some information and kind of a joke too going on. I don't mean me telling you a joke, someone being a joke, about the consultations. It's I want you to know when I put the information out relative to when you've been working getting consults. So anyway, it is Tuesday, 3:58 p.m., December 31st, 2019, just before New Year's. That's why I show you, because I might do something like I just did, say 2012. If you're not getting consultations, you probably didn't, or you don't want one. Cool, good. Just keep going. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you the joke first, before I explain the differences in the consultations. Well, actually, I'll just tell you everything real quick. This is a short video, but you might want to listen. Anyway, there was a problem with the way that we put the information you needed on the up on the website, but the way we only had so much room to work with for the actual submission consultation submission form, that it's screwed up. It was a little screwed up for being we had to, there was like the name, address, Skype address or something, or there's whatever, a name, location, and then comments or whatever. We changed that now to where when you go just to the form itself, it has everything on it you need to send us, so that'll make it easier. We're going through hell working on all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on I'm not going to bore you with. Right after this, I'm doing the ET video. That's very serious. It's been happening for a while, and now there's proof you can go find yourself on the internet. Anyway, and these people I talk with all the time, Dee and I talk with, they were here last night. We went to a restaurant on the border that's been going downhill, and I had after I went to the doctor for my pain meds, and I went ahead and came, we'll stop on the way home and go, because it's just a short drive, and stop and have a margarita, and Deanna has a vodka something or other. And anyway, I'll get some Mexican food. But we went there, and Deanna noticed something with a drink right away. And with my first drink was fine, but the second one, I got halfway through, more than halfway through it, I tasted something funny. I didn't know what it was. They had to use a different tequila. I mean, the place is going down. We'll never go there again. But then all of a sudden, that last taste, I could taste sewage water. They're having problems with the plumbing, so we let go of it. So anyway, and then our ET friends, Deanna has our final son, Deanna and mine's final son together. It's like 60, 70 children. I can't remember it, and I really don't want to go there to look and see. I'm really having problems remembering things mentally. I can't help it. This body is dying. It just won't damn die yet. And I understand why. I kind of explained that, I believe, in one of the other videos. Anyway, so they came here last night and worked hard on her and then hard on me. We get knocked out when they do that all night long. Deanna can't hardly sleep. When she gets knocked out for 4 hours, she's getting worked on, but it was a lot longer than 4 hours that she was knocked out last night. And because of the poison, the sewage was the water, our son is very well protected. But then ETs came down and did some work to clean out Deanna's body and to help me with mine. This morning I was wanting to throw up a little bit, and so was Deanna, and that was going by. And plus, Deanna's holding our son inside her again. The embryo's large, so getting larger. So it gives her morning sickness anyway. She had that before we went to the restaurant, and then so anyway, what I'm trying to say is there's so much going on here. Trying to do the consultations right now. I'm being fired up with energy so hard so I can talk to you. And then as soon as, like I said, people know me, they understand, and they can, if you ever needed confirmation, and if it was important enough to you, they can tell you what it's like. You can talk to Aya, Pena, Frank, Sue. Anyway, you know, it's not that I don't care about anyone or anything. It just, all this stuff doesn't matter to me. All that matters is getting the job done. But to hurry up and finish this off quick, so we made it easier to get the all the information we need, put it together so it can be like a 3 or 4 email issue. But some of them started going more into that, and then we found a little bit of a problem with the excuse me, it's my heart. Wants to die. It's being kept alive right now, for a reason, actually, till Deanna's out. Anyway, all right, basically, so anyway, that problem with the information, that's being handled. There's some people I've already had to, you know, I'm starting to deny people consultation. If I've ever had a consultation with you, like the DNAC, or recently since I started doing them, this is not about taking money. You pay for it, and what you get is worth a lot more than what you pay. The problem is, I can't put any more in you. There's no such thing. Some people, I crank them up and it feels so good, they want me to do it again. And they have the money. I'm like, no, never, no, nada. Once you fill up that glass of water, folks, that sucker's full. Okay? And if you consider yourself a glass of water, you know, the water doesn't get, you know, drank. It just stays there. There's no way for me to put more of my energy into you, and I'm not going to. It's senseless. This is part of what I am, not my energy reserves that I actually give you, and you keep 20% of that or more for life, your life. I don't mean in your body. I mean as yourself, natural self, normal self, spirit, sentient energy. When we kept telling them we need this, your location, we need your Skype address, and the emails keep going and no one's saying anything. You're asking for the same thing again, and access denied, consultation denied. I can't help you. I'm trying to help some of the people that are still out there that get the feeling and understanding and know this is something they're supposed to do. And those that you, like I've said before, those of you that can't afford it, don't worry, because when you get out of your body, everyone's going to have equal energy. What people are paying for is the real strong energy of this life, plus when they have children, they can pass that to the bodies. The bodies are, over time, less than 2,000 years, all leaving again. So everything's going to be equalized. But this is for now, the people that have big things to do now that need the energy. So anyway, see, the thing is, if we can't communicate in 10 emails and get something done, especially now that we fixed the website to make it easier thought process for everyone, then I see you and I see the energy in your head, and I know I can't help you. I want to, but if we can't do it that quick, I can't help you. When I get out of body, yes. And that's going to have to be 4 months or so after I'm out of the body. I've got a lot to do when I get out of here. Okay, now the funny part. There's someone that wanted me to crank him up a long time ago. Well, he was originally, when he was created, he was 37% lower frequency soul. So it is, if you have over, the cleanest soul there is, which is very clean, is 7%. And then it's 17, you know, and then 27 is about the same as the original first being. But most people are 27%. Anyway, He was 37% lower frequencies, and then Aramelius on the other side when they were out of body, and then Aramelius tried to clean him up and did not. He can only get like a third of the way there. So the Aramelius tried to clean him up to 27, and then later on again, out of body Aramelius tried to clean him up to 17. But when I look at him, I see the 37. It's like blotches of water moving inside a water stream. One blotch is 37, another blotch is 27. Here come a couple more little ones that are 17, and it really mixes people up. There was a crank up I did with 20-something people, and then animals. Altogether, it's like 27 people and animals. It took like 3.5 hours. There was a boy there that had that issue, and then I saw that he had the same problem, so I went into him, cleaned it up. I didn't know what I could do. And all of a sudden, because he was running around grabbing things, and all of a sudden throwing things, and all of a sudden I went in and did the energy work, and then he settled down. They said, and they looked at me and they said, "Hey, he settled down." And I just, said, "Just wait a minute." I kept going, and then I settled them all down to get his energy 17%, 17%, and then there he was, sitting, relaxed, and calm. So, to the best of my knowledge, he's still like that. Of course, all of us are getting messed with, still by little pieces of Aramelius. I killed the cloud, and then the little pieces of moisture that are around, there's trillions of them. There's over a trillion of them left. And it takes one of them to bother you. So anyway, so this guy wasn't getting a consult then. He couldn't afford it, wasn't getting it anyway. And then he's not getting it now, and he's really mad. So he goes to the website, get a lot of this, and dude, this is, little child, little lost boy, this is for you, okay? He went to the submission, to the consultation submission form at the website, thespiritualfoundation.com, and then he puts in this, he said he gave himself, the email address was something like son of a bitch at ICUC.com or something, it's kind of funny. And then he says, "You're not dead? You're not dead?" Oh, that was another one too. "You're not dead yet? You're not dead?" And then he says, "How dare you do this and that?" And he's trying to write a book. And I read a little bit of it, and then I just laughed. Dude, you're so upset about me not being dead yet. Why don't you do something about it, bitch? Why don't you get your little freaky ass in a car or a taxi or walk, whatever, and bring yourself over here. Let me know when you're going to be here. I'll make sure the door's unlocked, and you can come in and shoot me in the head. Okay? It has to be a minimum of a 9mm Glock or something if you want to penetrate my skull. It just so happens my skull's very thick. So bring something. It has to be, a very lethal weapon. A knife you'll never get to me, even as sick as I am. I've never expressed everything I've done in the military and the training I've had. And you need to bring a gun. So come on over here. I'll let you. I'll grab your hand. Put it right to my head. Go ahead. You're mad I'm not dead? I'm trying like hell to get home, but I just can't kill myself. What kind of message am I leaving when I'm telling people, hey, I want you to become awake and aware. Here's some energy. I'm making you stronger. This is literally a gift, even though it does cost a lot of money. I'm doing everything I can. But however, I can't get out of here. I've done all kinds of things. I'm not going to waste time talking about trying to get out of here. And I don't mean doing things myself. I mean, it was energy work and stuff like that I'm doing. ETs are helping me. And like I said, this very next video after this is everything happening with ETs. Anyway, so little boy, little baby boy, okay? If you're that upset, go get a gun. Come on over here. If you want, let me know. I will let you in. I will grab your wrist. If you put a gun towards my head, I'll grab your wrist and you can't get away. And then I'll scare you until you shoot and I'll get home. I'm good with that. Okay? I don't want you to think I'm hiding anything. Okay? I'm good with that. I don't care. These bodies are vessels that we're in, and I've done more than I needed to while I was here, and I'm desperate to get out. Our ET family or other friends, family from other planets. They've been coming to me for months. When do you get the hell out of here? And I said, frack, I don't know. And I got mad with them. I said, you have what it takes to just literally from a ship hit me and burn my chest, burn my heart. Would you please damn do that? I said, that's not aggression towards me. I was even talking with a Drock about it, and I will be seeing them later. So, Deanna does have to go home. She's going to be, as a matter of fact, she's going to. So anyway, little boy, if you want to send something, sometimes it's nice to have a laugh. Deanna and I get a kick out of you. It's not something I normally do to laugh at other people, but you're really negative. You got some issues, and the second I'm out of here, you're gone. So. You want to change and do something positive for yourself, fine. But if you don't, and I'll make sure you're not being bothered by little pieces of Vermilius, but if you're not, you're going to drop. And as I pull you out, I'm deleting what you are, okay? That's enough of that nasty stuff. That's not what... I was made to be like that, to do that, and that's not... I want to build and create. Every great sculptor, especially working with clay and stuff, their tools, hammer and a chisel. That's what I want to use my hammer for. I want to create. I want to make everything better for everyone. And I already have done stuff, except for people that die, whose bodies die that they're in, and they get to go home and see what I've already done. They're blown away. So anyway, that's enough of that. While we're talking about the consultations, Deanna is going to go take a little trip to Florida. So we're going to put a stop on the excuse me. We're going to put a stop on a consultation, accepting the consultations. In a few days, I don't know exactly when, and she'll go down to Florida, get all her international paperwork together so she can go back to Spain, and then she's going to come home and get ready to go to Spain. So I don't know. It all depends on when she gets the paperwork together so she can get back over there. So. Excuse me. So before you know it, the consultations will stop. It was my last chance to do something, and I knew I was going to be alive to do something to help everyone. But at the same time, I knew it was going to be short-lived, and also I know for a fact it's the last time I can do anything like this. It's too hard, and for me to help Deanna with scheduling what little I do, I understand it's not something you can see unless you really know me and you knew the amount of my energy just a few years ago, but this body is shutting down, even though it gets cranked up to go a little stronger, a little faster, to keep doing something, but it's going to go fast. So anyway, look, let me get out of here. I don't know exactly when we're going to stop taking consultations while Deanna's taking off for Florida. So she's trying to get an appointment, but if not, she's just going to have to go down there and wait. And we're trying to, she does have a grandmother that's sick out in Spain, not to put her personal information out there anywhere. So anyway, you'll find out when we stop on the website. It'll say closed for consults. She might even take out the consultation request form. I don't know. But then when we're ready to do it again, she'll go ahead and put it back up. We'll see. You know, let's just see what's going on. But I can't. It might be next week. It might be the week after that she goes to Florida. It won't be any more than that because she's got to get home. Well, folks, I love you. Time to shut this down and start talking about some very important stuff to everyone. This planet is changing, and it's being changed through the help of these new companies that are just going to be known as new companies that I'm involved with, and the Spiritual Foundation is involved with, and our new family foundation, the Essex Ramirez and I family that we're involved with. So, and part of her going to Spain, it's time for her to talk with those folks. And it's time for me to be taken out of here. So, I've always seen things, I've seen energy with the intention to do something, but everything has always failed to get me home. And I just, well, whatever, you got to let go of it, especially when people try and they can't do it. And this is all new. No one's ever had to do this on the other side before. It's not their fault, but there are some that could have got me out of here. So anyway, it's being taken care of, as I understand. Let's see what happens. But Deanna's got to get out of here to go see her family. So anyway, folks, look, love you. Take care. And little boy Blue trying to blow his horn. You know, son, you're funny. You're like a laugh. The more we see it, your words, the worse, the sadder I feel for you. I really do. You're a mess. You can't see anything. You have all these blotches of anger and different percentages of lower frequencies that just come in and out of you. You can't control it. I feel for you. So, you know, I'll help you when I get out of here. But if you maintain a, you know, if you don't want help and with what you've been doing, then it's just time for you to go. So, because everything that's really aggressive, negative, folks, it's being taken out. It's barely started. It's just barely started. It's not going to get real until I get out of here. That's because it's all of me when I'm together that's going to do it, and I have to be out of body. There's more negative spirit here on this planet than there is just literally anywhere else. There's 4 planets that are really nasty as far as abuse and stuff goes, and we're one of the 4. In one category, we might be number 3, and another one number 1, number 2, number 4. So that's why I say the 4 planets. Anyway, folks, love you, man. Take care, and it's time to get a sip of water and go eat. Have a good.